Hello out there, everyone. Today I'm going to basically do what I should have done yesterday, which is talk about the first two seasons of Twin Peaks and Fire Walk With Me, including with this Blu-ray release that came out, I believe, in 2013 or 14. It also includes the Twin Peaks missing pieces, which are the deleted scenes from Fire Walk With Me. And I also want to remedy something as well that I neglected to mention yesterday. This whole endeavor is really the brainchild of not only David Lynch but Mark Frost as well. And while I think David definitely deserves, the majority of the credit from the standpoint of like getting all of this stuff visualized, the story components, I think you cannot deny that Mark Frost had a great amount of input in collaboration with David Lynch. In fact, I think that the two of them together, I think, made some real alchemy. And again, I apologize for neglecting to include Mark Frost in my review yesterday. But in any case, this Blu-ray release, of course, has the first two seasons, which season one is just incredible. Season one is terrific. It holds up incredibly well, and in fact is the sort of progenitor to, as I said before, like Silence of the Lambs, Seven, and so forth. Now, season two is definitely a bit of a mix bag. There's some good stuff in there, and certainly the finale is terrific. But once they do reveal who Laura Palmer's killer is, the show just doesn't seem to know what to do. I believe, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, in season two, Lynch was kind of gone for a while. He came back and directed several episodes toward the end, and it really picked up in terms of quality. But I believe he may have been, at that time, working on another project, either finishing up Wild at Heart or working on something else. But I do remember reading something about how he really wasn't too involved after they revealed the killer of Laura Palmer in the midpoint of season two. So again, the other thing of note that I really want to point out with this release is the missing pieces is terrific, because it really gives a lot more backstory into what happened with Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me, which of course is the prologue to the Twin Peaks story. It takes place before the first season and goes into the events that led up to the death of Laura Palmer. And I think it's great. In fact, the cast is wonderful. Chris Isaak is really good as sort of a naughty, more irreverent version of Cooper. Still earnest, still wants to do the right thing, but he's definitely got a little piss and vinegar in him, and is not exactly spice or sugar and sweetness. He's definitely got some spiciness to his character, and I think Chris Isaak does a great job. And I also really enjoyed watching Kiefer Sutherland. He's only in it in the beginning, along with the Chris Isaak, Chet Desmond character, I believe. But both share the screen wonderfully together and really make the film quite watchable. I had forgotten how good Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me is. It's very dark. That was one criticism, that it seemed to wallow in the darker elements of the show. But I think it's a worthy entry, and one of Lynch's best films, to be honest. So with that, I would just say that if you've not seen Twin Peaks, do yourself a favor and of course watch the first two seasons, but be prepared. Season two is a bit of a rough ride. Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me is terrific, and the missing pieces that make up all of the deleted scenes sort of stitched together on this Blu-ray release are it's a wonderful companion to Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me. So on that note, please take care, everyone. Until the next time, stay safe.